In some ways, like the more my body changes, the less freedom I have. And I think I felt that really young.
I remember I was 10, yeah, and it was in my house. In this case, it was my older stepbrother. He tried to attack me, and luckily my dad walked right in and intervened, but it was like really a super close call, and that was the first time that I had even been looked at in that way.
It could be any girl, it really could be. And that's mainly what it is, being a female. Being scared, it's really easy to get scared for your life around normal day things, especially at night.
It definitely does impact the way that I see the world as a woman, because you always have to look left and right. And it sucks because I want that independence and I want to feel like I'm in control of my life.
I remember it was 3rd grade. I was in Hawaii and this man had a giant trash bag and he was trying to kidnap me.
I was probably 15 or 16 on the subway in New York. There was this man staring at me and my mom was nudging me to keep my legs closed.
Grown men would talk to me and look at me felt different than it did before. And I didn't really even know how to identify it at that age.
I was 16 when I first felt unsafe about my body. I lost my virginity, but I lost it in a way that no one really should lose it. I didn't really process what happened to me until years later, until I was almost an adult.
I'll just be trying to go to the grocery store and I'll think, wow, I'm wearing leggings right now and my top isn't covering my butt. Maybe I should put a jacket on.
It's every time I go shopping in leggings.
When I go and get gas, I don't get gas at night. There's just a ton of everyday things that I feel like I have to do different because I am a woman.
I mean, just going to the grocery store, you're afraid of getting in your car.
Whether I can go out at a certain time, whether I feel safe wearing certain things, to do something as simple as grocery shopping.
It's constant. Like today, I went on a run and it's every car that passes, every stop sign, and every time that I'm like, oh, I need to slow down and walk.
The only place I feel most comfort is in my home.
I feel very safe in my home. I don't think anybody could reach me there.
I think a lot of women congregate in bathrooms and there's definitely a sense of community there in some ways.
What I hope people take away from this documentary is just to believe people.
For everyone who has experienced that and claims that they have, everyone should believe them because it's their experience.
That no means no. We shouldn't feel forced to do anything we don't feel comfortable with.
Know that you're not alone, that there's always going to be people, even if you don't know them, you can ask for help.
Just for women to be aware that this is universal and we're all in this together, but also, and maybe especially for men to be aware that there isn't a single woman in their life who is not thinking about this constantly, all the time.